wild. The college talent ain't what it used to be though. Everybody be different.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or not even going like Melo or whatever. Something like that.
I don't know if you guys been watching,
but it's parody.
He's been some good at. Like, this is the best March Madness we've seen in a while. Like these games.
Yeah, the parody. Yeah,
it's parody. It's a lot of little schools getting looked at now. You know what I'm saying? Like they produce one player and now they going there like all crazy, in my opinion.
But if you could, right? But if you could, like, I mean, yeah. But this is the first time that they've had, like, right? If Baylor, Gonzaga, and Michigan win, that's 3 number 1 seeds that'll be in the Final Four. That hasn't.
I love to see Michigan. I like Juwan Howard, so I want to see Michigan win.
Yeah, I want to see Juwan win too. Like,
yeah, me too.
I like his hire. I like the whole vibe of that. Like,
yeah,
that was
back at his old school and everything like that. So.
Get the
yeah, even they don't hate it. They're right.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Michigan.
It was just the era, man. It was a wave. It was a wave before it was a wave.
Man, fuck Michigan.
It was a culture shock. Like, you know what I'm saying? It brought Black Sox on the scene. It really did.
Coming anyway. Come on. Where do you think
I forgot Jamal Crawford went to Michigan. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. I liked him coming out of Michigan going to Chicago, but he should have been a 6-man from the beginning.
He played 20 years though. He got it in though.
Yeah, he did. He bounced around a lot at the end, but his services were well needed.
Yeah.
Going punch. He probably still could have played. I don't know why they playing with him.
Oh yeah, his handle still that behind the back crossover is crazy still.
Oh yeah, the one on the one on Heinrich was crazy, man.
Oh my god.
It was unbelievable. Then he just started doing it. His handles was ill.
Right.
Like, his game was ill. He just
he definitely top 10 all-time handles to me or whatever. So
top. Well, yeah, handles. I mean, yeah, handles, yeah. Well, yeah. Wow, yeah. Let me hear that.
Yeah, he definitely top 10 all-time handles, bro. So,
okay.
I mean, I won't go. I could go 5 really, but I'm gonna go 10 or whatever. So
okay.
I got Steph, Kyrie, AI. I got White Chocolate. Okay. And then at 5 spot, it could be a lot of people, bro.
It could. It really could.
Ross Strickland, he had handles.
Yeah, but Ross Strickland ain't really dribbled the ball. He even admitted himself. He kind of like slapped it. Like he did an interview one time. It was real interesting, and he talked about his dribble and how he ran the fast break.
Yeah,
and he was like he didn't even really like dribble it with his fingertips. He said he did like just slapping the ball going down.
CP3 got handles. People don't realize his handles.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I definitely had. Yeah. Those 4 you got up there for sure.
Yeah,
without a doubt. My 5th one, I put CP3 in. Like, I don't know. He just had, like, I'm a fan of his, man, and I wish he could get a chip, but like not as a gift, like as part of the solution to a team. You know, him and LeBron.
CP3 ain't getting no chip. He ain't getting no MVP. I'm sorry, bro.
He deserves MVP, man. You know.
Get the fuck out of here. You hear that shit, Jordan?
Who?
You talking about CP3 deserve MVP? Oh,
man, told you, man. His impact on the team.
That ain't happening, bro.
His impact, man. They was just fighting to get in. Now they like top 2 in the league right now. After
bro, they was already coming. They was killing them in a bubble last year, and whatnot.
Yeah, that was at the end of the year, fighting to get in. You wasn't saying they was gonna be top 3. 60%,
I was
75% through the season.
No, I wasn't saying that, but Booker be having 30-point games out here. You can't give it to CP3.
But he been giving out 25 a night, and it ain't been working.
That's true.
Like he been getting his buckets. That's why his name ring like that. But what CP3 gave them is just some direction, really, some purpose.
If you had a vote, you would be his only vote.
What?
You would be his only vote.
No, it wouldn't. No, maybe Richard Jefferson might co-sign that.
You might get like 3 votes.
So what?
A nigga averages 16 and 8 ain't win no MVP, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But it's not really his. All right, I get y'all that. The points, yes.
From those MVPs, bro, they were like the best offense in the league.
but he was still only averaging 18 points and
Averaging 12
10
assists.
assists.
Yeah, 12 assists, not 10.
12 assists.
Okay, 12 assists is only
And there
4
was nights,
more.
there was nights where he was like, bro, he was nights he was averaging like he just Chris Paul's not even averaging a double. He averages double.
All right, man. I
Point.
mean,
I'm gonna say one more thing before I start the show. Here's my thing, Jeff. Like you just said, Booker was already nice. Steve Nash made them dudes the Phoenix nice or whatever like that. Like he made Amari Stoudemire. He made Matrix or whatever, Sean Murray. He made them nice. I'm telling you, whatever like that.
and listen, and I agree with you. But what I'm just trying to explain to you is right. There are players who can score lights out,
Yeah,
but never have any team success.
I agree. Yeah.
And Booker was on that route. Lights out, no team success.
Okay,
He never went to the ever. Like
I know that's true.
it lights out, no team success.
Yeah.
You bring the same team back, but you just put Chris Paul in. Like to be top 3 is what's important to me. If you was like 6 or 7, I'd be like, you right, he don't deserve it. But they top 3, top 4 in the West.
Okay. All right. We'll see how it ends or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
that's gonna be an interesting watch.
But I still think they're going out early in the playoffs or whatever like that. That's all I'm gonna say. So, but
Okay.
anyway, speaking of that, let's get ready, man. Welcome to another episode of Half Court Trap. We're back this week. Last week was football. Now we're back on basketball after the trade deadline between the trade and buyouts and the rest of the season. We got a lot to talk about. Of course, I'm your host, Big Mike, the BigMike.LittleAnt channel with my esteemed panel as usual. My guy Jordan, of course, and Jeff. And Tobi's on vacation right now. So I'm back. But so right into it, guys. Trade deadline. What are your thoughts of that? Who made the best moves or the trade deadline and buyouts? What do you think, Jeff?
Well, I think the Nets did the best job. I mean, it's obvious, and I'm sorry that I'm just gonna ride the pony that's coming up on the block, but they did. They just added more on to solidify, what I already thought was the case that they were gonna go to the finals. There's nobody in the East that can stop them. Now, might be some players in the West, but they added key players that can give you, just over the recent run, just one game. You can get one LaMarcus Aldridge game. You know what I'm saying? You're not asking for him for a whole series, but maybe game 6 of a series, you can get one game to go inside, with whoever else is going off. So, like I said, I just think they was already front running. They did a good job adding more to it, making everybody in the NFAA cry and whine about, the rich are getting richer and the poor getting not a damn thing. So, both New York teams is good. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain about that. But I'm interested to see how this all works out, man. I'm interested because, like I said, they just adding on more and more and more, and I want to see how this turn out.
Okay, Jordan, what do you think, man?
So my first initial reaction would have been the Lakers because they got exactly what they needed. I don't think necessarily that Brooklyn got what they needed. They added pieces to the puzzle, but they weren't pieces that are necessary for them to take up the deficiencies that they have, which is basically on the defensive end and the big men. The team that I looked at was Denver.
Yeah, I'll think about them too.
Denver got JaVale McGee, and they picked up Aaron Gordon. You can start Aaron Gordon if you have to, but if he's coming off the bench, that's nice to come off the bench. And then you get McGee, who can spell Jokic, who's going to give you rebounding and defense. And they might be able to put McGee at the 5 and put Jokic at the 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was watching something, and they were saying, they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league, but their best player is a center. So you're going to ask him to be your best player on offense and your best player on defense. Only two big men in the league that have the capability of really doing that. You know those two big men are.
Yeah.
It's not Jokic.
Yeah. I know.
You got to give a little to get a little. So I really like Denver. You know what I'm saying? I like those two additions.
All right. And I'm gonna stick with actually, it's funny. I kind of like what Miami did by getting Oladipo or whatever like that. I feel like they gave up much, and I feel like he just adds to their depth. And I feel like they can run so many different lineups now between Oladipo, Hero, Robinson, and Butler. They all like interchangeable And I feel like that'll definitely help them out, especially on defense too, because Duncan Robinson don't really play good defense. So you can get Oladipo in who can still shoot pretty good, not as good as Duncan Robinson, but also plays defense. So I think Miami, who I thought was going to just fall off, is on a charge, up the east or whatever ladder. So I like what they did. I didn't want to stick with the obvious either.
You know what's funny though? How many Oladipo been traded twice in a year?
Yeah.
I think I was like not a fan of Oladipo, like, and everybody was like, "No, he nice, he all-star."
I mean, he is
like,
nice, but he was hurt. He got hurt. He ain't never been the same since he got hurt.
I wasn't. Hey, that's all it takes. Then you don't have the determination, man. Kobe played on broken ankles. Like,
I mean, that's true. But listen, now he'll be a part of a group rather than got to be the guy.
Right, like you don't have to be the guy.
Right. He can give him 15 points, and that's good. Or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's cool. He can do that. So I feel like he's in a good spot, and I feel like he might be there for a minute. Stuff like that. So
yeah, and I thought about Denver being a good selection in that position, but like I said, they already got who Jokovic and who else? Who was the center already? So you got Jokovic, and now you add McGee, right? Who was the center beside Jokovic? They ain't have one.
I think they had Plumlee. Don't they have Plumlee?
No, then they had the big dude, the black dude. What's his name?
Bol,
I think. Yeah.
Okay. So even them getting those two, and I look at what the Lakers did, Drummond and AD, they still not better than that. So it doesn't really even matter. That's why I was like, look, I don't care who they added up front. There's still not a tandem on that front line better than AD and Drummond at the same time. They're like, it's not one. That means AD can move out to the outside, do his thing, whatever the case may be. That's why I was like, Denver, I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I'm not with that one.
All right. Well, with that being said, then that next subject, does Andre Drummond make the Lakers the favorite to win the chip again? Then, Jeff.
Make them the favorite to win the chip? No, because again, I'm still fearing the Clippers. As much of an oxymoron as that may sound, the Clippers and fear in a sentence together, as if they won any championships or had any team success.
Right.
But yeah, I still see them as an issue. Drummond, the only issue I think with the Drummond sign is he clogs the paint. LeBron likes to get in the paint. If LeBron want to back down, having Drummond in the paint isn't, it might benefit if they go and play the bully ball game, but I thought LeBron liked the space, and that's why AD was a stretch five.
He can make the pass. He can make the right pass. LeBron can make the right pass. It'll be fine.
I mean, he will. I mean, I'm sure he will. I'm just like, it didn't suit. He can shoot threes. So that's something still that they need.
Yeah, but that's how we won last year with the White and JaVale, who also can't shoot threes. We played big, so that's why Drummond is good. AD hates playing the five, remember, or whatever. Yeah. He likes to be the four, so that's still perfect for AD. He can play his four position and whatnot. Yeah. So I think it's good. And Drummond gonna rebound like crazy. What he do?
Yes.
What was that, Jordan? What you say?
You don't want to play the five because he's soft.
You're a four. That's why.
Man, listen, you 6'11", you a big man.
He in the wrong era. He really should have been in the era like a decade or so before him, where 6'11" was an official power forward every day of the week.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, bro, come on. You're 6'11". You should be able to play 4 or 5. What the fuck is the difference?
Where you play.
Come on,
because
bro.
If he playing against the 4s on the other team, he probably stretching. If he playing against the 5s, he banging in the paint. He don't want to bang.
You soft. You should be able to bang in the paint with anybody. You 6'11". You 7 foot. You should be able to bang.
You know who else bang in the paint a lot?
Who?
Embiid.
And look at that, got him 30 a game, beast.
30 a game. Also missing 30 games a season too. He gave you 30 and missed 30.
Hurt before Embiid. Anthony Davis stay hurt. Don't even be in the paint, baby. Don't even be in the paint. He get hurt every year.
They beating up on him down there, man. So
he's soft.
It don't matter. He's
he more available than Embiid. I'll tell you that.
True indeed.
He not.
Last time I checked, the ring count. That's
I'm gonna just answer your question, bro. I'm just answer your question.
Does Andre Drummond make the Lakers the favorite to win the chip again?
No, they're not the favorite because it depends if LeBron can come back healthy and AD can come back healthy.
That's
still definitely worried about the Clippers. That Rondo edition was crazy.
Yeah, we'll get there. That's another subject.
All right. So I answered your question though.
Okay. I think they were already the favorite, and that makes them definitely the favorite. I just do. I'm saying, like, that's what they needed. Gasol was giving us nothing, bro.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. Like,
it's great to come off the bench though. Now that's awesome.
Huh?
Yeah. For him to be coming off the bench, I mean, for you to be able to get for your bigs to be AD, Gasol, Drummond, and you bring Gasol off the bench, that's awesome. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll get 10 or 12 minutes or whatever, which is fine. Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
He'll probably do more than that.
Nah,
he get about 12 minutes. Dwight was only getting what, like 15? Like
he got a chip.
Gasol's trash, bro. Like
he was a starter. They won the chip.
Nigga, that was 2 years ago. He ain't the same player no more. I mean, he was locking down Embiid though, or whatever. Bro, he held
2021.
All right, but I'm just saying. Listen,
that's all right. You could have that.
Listen, he held Embiid to 1 point that one game. I remember that. It's crazy. But anyway, but yeah, now think about Drummond. Now we play the Sixers, I'll be scared because Embiid cooks Drummond every time.
Yeah,
or whatever like that. So
he gonna cook all them big men that y'all got.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see about that. Huh?
AD too.
I mean, he can't guard AD either though. So
it's a wash. We know that. Wash. That's
why
it's all about the others, brother. Like,
man.
It's a wash.
But anyway, for Drummond, I think definitely the favorite to win the chip. I think we still the favorite to win the West. I mean, like, man, listen, don't sleep because they're not there. Like LeBron and AD are still nuclear weapons that are coming back, or whatever like that. And I think that as long as we in the playoffs, that whatever 6 through 8 seed or whatever like that, like I feel bad. It's gonna be some people going home early because they play the Lakers in the first round or whatever now. So that's gonna be.
They come back right. If they come back healthy, then yeah, they're my front runners for the chip over Brooklyn and the Clippers.
Nigga, AD been out since Valentine's. They definitely comes back healthy.
They better. I'm just saying, just off the fact that it's LeBron, like that's you know what I'm saying, like
right. So now I will say this: AD wasn't playing great before he went out. So hopefully he come back and he playing like AD was last year, and I think we'll be fine. But they got to take advantage of Drummond. Drummond only a rental. Drummond gonna sign somewhere else next year, whatever like that. So yeah, he'll get paid. Yeah, people forget Drummond was 27 years old.
I don't know why teams don't like him.
He's 27. That's crazy, bro. Like
I just
How you 27 and got bought out? Like that's crazy to me. Whatnot. So like
I think he could be like for the Lakers, he's perfect. So for the Brooklyn, he would have been perfect. Like I think he's a legit starter.
Yeah, somebody don't give him a 3 or 4 year deal next year.
Yeah, he should. No, I agree. I think he should because there's other guys start that are trash.
And if he win the chip, they're gonna really overinflate his money.
But he averages 18 and 14.
But
that's serious.
He's bad on the free throw line. That's 10 points right there. If he can make free throws, he'd be already 28.
Yeah, and 18 and 14 is like it's on bad teams.
And they're not winning. That's why if he learned how to make free throws, he'll be a true dominant center. 28 and 14, we call it a day. Like,
well, we already have one of those in the NBA.
But he'll be the third or the fourth of them. He joined the class. 28 and 14. You can't deny that on no day.
Nigga, just last year you were saying Joker's the best center in the NBA. Now you changed it.
Yeah, well, Embiid showed the potential that he finally stepped
for half the season, bro.
And then showed you what he really is.
Man, Anthony Davis been hurt since January.
Since Valentine's Day. You making up stuff now.
Every season. Every season.
No, he weren't hurt last year at all.
That's the first time in forever. First time in forever.
But Embiid never played.
Play for.
I got you, but Embiid never played the whole season. He stay hurt, bro.
And my man about to get a chip.
Who?
My man about to get a chip.
Who?
Embiid.
Oh.
Come on, man. All right, hold on. Next topic, man. Let's talk about you already said it kind of, Jordan. So what about you, Jeff? Do you think Aaron Gordon does make Denver a legit contender now? Aaron Gordon and JaVale McGee for Denver.
They could. He'd have to have one of those nights like he had before he got traded, where he shot like 7 for 10 from three. Because look, Denver shoots the three ball, man. Everybody do. They all shoot the three. So Aaron Gordon, what he gonna be a 5? Yeah, he could dominate. He could have some good games. He
I
could.
could be the 4 because you got Joker at the 5.
Yeah, I
Gordon
mean,
at the
but what
4.
about like when they sit Joker down? He could actually be a small 5. Like if you want to go all small, because look, they got Porter, they got Murray, they could be small and be dominant. I don't know what, but he'd have to like I said, shoot free throws and shooting 3 pointers. He might get a little better. This could be the steal. That could be the steal.
I like it because they kind of got back what they were missing when they got rid of Jeremy Grant. So I think Gordon kind of do the same things that.
I agree with you.
Yeah, great analysis.
I think Gordon had to do the same thing that Grant does. That's why I think they were missing this year. That's why they weren't the same team, because they lost Grant and they have the athleticism at that spot number when they get it back with.
They won't get that defense.
No, not as good defense, but they'll get the athleticism. They'll get some rebounds, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like
a better shooter too, I would assume.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant is like really showing his ass this year. Like,
I mean, this year, yeah, but for what he gave Denver last year,
Gordon
gave the same thing.
Yeah, same exact thing right now.
He gave him 10 to 12 points. Same thing.
He should be grateful that he going into that spot, because if he go in there and come out like Grant, it'd be a
word.
Be
but the
beast.
X factor in that, like if for them to get to the finals, Jamal Murray has to go nuts.
You got to play like he did last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to play like he did in the bubble. If he doesn't play like that in the bubble,
I don't think so.
Around.
I don't think so. And I was not a believer about what I'm about to say, but Michael Porter, he can get you some buckets, bro.
I told you that.
Healthy. I said he had the potential, healthy, but he is a smooth Tracy McGrady, like he got the 6'8" smooth Carmelo, just pull up jumpers, like. And I'm like, yo, and he getting to the bucket, getting dunks, he getting rebounds. I'm like, yo.
But I don't think he's mature enough to be able to carry them scoring wise.
You don't need him to carry him. If you can get guaranteed Joker, Joker gonna get his. But yo, if both of them give you 25, and that's you crazy. They could give you 25 apiece.
He's not crazy. He's not getting 25 again.
That boy special, bro.
It would be happening now. He would be averaging 25 now.
I know, but sometimes when the level change, or like when the pressure gets pressure make bust pipes or make diamonds.
You gotta do it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He has the potential too. His game is so transparent, and his game is like he can do everything.
He can score every level.
Every level of everything. Like
I think Michael Porter Jr.'s upside is more than Jamal Murray. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that
too.
If Jamal Murray doesn't do something, they might need to say, I don't know if this is working out.
But that's what I'm saying. Porter might save Murray, because he might not make it a requirement to have Murray go nuts. He might alleviate some of that pressure.
So let Murray be the third scorer.
Yeah, that's
2B. Maybe not third, but 2B. That's what I said. Both of them get 25. You can't be mad. You can't say
doing that. I'm with Jordan. That's too much.
But I'm just saying. Let's just say it's the playoffs, man. These dudes average. They might not get nothing else from the rest of the team. They might just get them three giving you 70 points a night.
They need to win.
Huh?
That's what they're gonna need to win.
And that's what I'm saying. They have the potential.
They ain't gonna win.
Ain't gonna win. We're gonna see. Well, Jeff, all right, moving on. Your boy CJ came back and Nurkic came back, and CJ been balling a little bit. So you think with them back that Denver can make some noise in the playoffs or whatever?
No, I don't. I just don't think CJ is it. He doesn't do it. He hasn't done it. Like, and I think the fire that Dame got, I like where they are right now for Dame.
What about with them back and adding Norman Powell from Toronto?
Norman Powell, I like. And so then you make the conversation different then. Now, when you did, that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So when you incorporate Norman Powell, I like Norman Powell. He's a tough player. He shoots the three well. He goes to the paint. He gets dunks. He plays defense really well, and that's what they lack. And I always saying that they need a 3 and D. And Norman Powell still gives you some going to the paint too. So that's a really key addition. Um, is CJ strong enough mentally to take that next person wanting to be majorly aggressive on the ball besides Dame? You know, like I don't know. Norman Powell's a really tough dude. Like he plays tough.
Right.
So I'm just looking to see how that's gonna work out.
My thing is that they up to like the 5th seed or worth whatever 5th without Powell, Nurkic, or CJ. Dame was holding it down. So I feel like with them back, they might be able to make a push, especially with the Lakers down or whatever, stuff like that.
It's possible, but it's possible. I just got to look at recent history, man. And CJ just doesn't do it. Nurkic, I like Nurkic, but he doesn't scare me in the paint either. Like, he gets a Joker or he get AD. We know they're gonna give him the business, like without a doubt. Like every night, we talking career high nights, like easy. Like he's not intimidating in the paint. So, adding those pieces, Norman Powell could be key. Maybe they can trade CJ since they got Norman Powell in the offseason.
I mean, I don't know about that. Powell can't score like CJ.
But you take away some of the money, right? And then you could bring somebody else in.
Okay, that works. Yeah. And then listen, I'm all for trade CJ. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
You got to be for something, for something.
Yeah. Like I said, you bring less money in, then you have a cap, and you can go ahead out there and bring in some other free agent or some just better players around Dame, a better structure. The old AI structure, remember? Get him a 6'5" shooting guard, a 6'7" wing player, a center that block shots, and just let him take 30 to 40 shots a night because he can carry you.
I mean, he can, but that's not a good way to win, though, like that.
I mean, it's not, but he got him to the 5th seed right now by himself.
It don't matter who they go get. It don't matter when these guys come back.
They came back already.
It don't matter. They're going to have to go get God to get to the finals because they got to go up against LeBron James. They got to get through Anthony Davis. They got to get through Kawhi Leonard. They got to get through Paul George. It ain't happening. Never going
to happen. So you don't think, as they are, they can beat the Clippers, let's say?
I don't know.
Okay.
No. They got 2 guys to lock up their best 2 players.
And they can turn around and give you 30.
Exactly. And it's over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said they got to mix it up. Like, it's over for Portland as it is.
It never started.
As they are right now, it has already hit his peak. Yes, it started when they got to the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors, and we thought that was going to be the coming, but it didn't work out.
Nah, their only move, honestly, like when you said it, I said it too for years, is to trade DJ, especially now. He actually is a very valuable asset right now.
Who they gonna bring in? And who they gonna bring in to try to make a run? They're never winning a chip.
Yeah. I mean, it's better to keep it like it is right now. You know what I mean? So
hey, look, they like the Saints, bro. Great regular season. Playoffs come around.
Okay. So you said Dame like Drew Brees, basically.
Yeah, that's a really great analysis.
Origami, straight fold.
No, that's a really good analysis. A lot of high numbers and records and stuff, but not really much team success. I mean, now, granted, we know Drew had the 1 championship. I'm not saying that he
12 years ago. Yeah.
12 years ago, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was a mere shining record.
Yeah, I got you. All right, moving on forward, man. Let's talk about the Sixers or whatever. The Sixers, they did get George Hill, and that's all the moves they made. So what do you think, George? Can they compete in the East now to get past the Nets?
I mean, of course they can. I mean, George Hill is a great addition for the bench. You know what I'm saying? I said it on Facebook. You commented. If KD doesn't play, we're winning the chip.
All right. If KD, I did comment.
KD doesn't play, the Sixers are winning the chip, regardless.
The chip. Okay. What about if KD does play? How about that?
They got a shot. It may go 6 or 7. They're gonna have to fight. We know who the X factor is. He's got to show up. Ben Simmons.
Who starts at point guard?
Ben Simmons.
Ben.
Who starts at shooting guard?
Seth
Curry.
Steph Curry. Okay. Whatever happened to Shake Milton?
Yeah, what happened to Shea? He still play?
Yeah,
He's
he's
6 man.
terrible.
Oh.
Not terrible. What are you talking about?
Terrible, man.
No, he's not terrible, bro.
He's Danny Green 6 man.
6 man, he's
Yo,
averaging like
he's
15,
terrible.
14.
Now, Danny Green
Yo,
start at the 3 or whatever.
I
Yeah,
wonder
Danny
why
Green
they
started.
went out to make this move. A question.
George
He
Hill.
does have 13.8 a game for Shake Milton, so you're right. He is doing some numbers.
All right.
Um, I wonder why the Sixers felt like to make them a move. It's interesting. Like I thought felt like they were solidified at point guard. You got Shake Milton, you got Ben, supposed to be a point guard. You got Seth, who's a combo guard.
He
You
did more
know,
veteran guard off the bench for playoffs because they're young off the bench guards.
okay,
Milton is young, Maxi's
okay,
young, Thibault's
okay,
young.
okay,
They need
okay. Okay, you sold me on that. That was quick. Yeah, I did question that, but that's a good point. They do need some veteran point guard play. I was shocked that's
Yeah,
all
because
they
they were
did.
trying to get Kyle Lowry at first, whatever like that.
Yeah, that would have
But they
been.
didn't want to give up Maxi or something I heard. Whatever.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have gave up Maxi or Thibault either. But,
I don't want to give up Thabio because his potential is crazy.
yeah, facts.
Like if his defense just be on lock and he just turns to offense after a couple years, he can be a legend.
All right, well, to the question, Jeff, do you think they got enough to compete with the Nets in the East right now?
Do I think they got it? No.
Okay.
No one in the
not
East
even
has enough to compete with the Nets, man.
Not even the Lakers.
And no one in the
He's in the
East
East.
Oh,
He's in the East.
have enough to
you
compete
don't have a
with the Nets.
chance,
Mm-mm.
bro. You're not giving us a chance. Oh, bro, what? What, bro? What? You're not giving us a chance, bro. 6 games.
And then, do you want them to go context? Do you want to go if KD is hurt and if KD not
No,
hurt?
bro.
Like,
If KD's on the floor,
oh, you don't got a shot.
oh, what?
You don't got a shot. You might get the 5.
Oh, yo, you tripping, bro?
Yo, if
6
all
games.
3 of them are on the floor,
They all
man,
got to
come
defend.
on, bro.
They all got to defend.
Who, Ben? Shooting no jump shots?
Well, he's the X factor, but I'm saying
But
they all,
who else they got to defend? Danny Green?
they all got to defend.
Stop it, man. It's not you act like the Sixers got a bundle of one-on-one players that can take you off the dribble and get theirs.
Steph Curry, Joel Embiid.
Come on, stop with the Seth Curry, bro. Stop this.
Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris.
Kyrie don't like them Curry boys, so he gonna be waiting for him. And
Ben is getting KD. That's what I'm saying.
So then KD gonna get his normal 30. Right?
Who will guard Tobias Harris?
Stop disrespecting me, bro.
Who gonna guard Tobias Harris?
Who Tobias Harris gonna guard? So what do you think more likely to happen? Tobias Harris get 30? All right, so look, James Harden get 30?
This is what I think they're gonna do, right?
All right, okay.
They're gonna put Ben on whoever's hot. But to start out the game, they gotta put Ben on Kyrie. I mean, they gotta put Ben on KD.
Okay.
All
right.
You gotta put Danny Green on James Harden.
No, man.
You gotta put Danny Green on James Harden. You got to. He's more physical than
he's longer too.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta put Curry on Kyrie. You let Kyrie cook.
They all gonna cook the way you just named it.
If you can slow down James Harden and you can slow down Kevin Durant, they don't have an answer for Joel Embiid, and they don't really have an answer for Tobias Harris.
You want to slow down Kyrie and Kevin Durant?
No, I'm saying slow down James Harden and Kevin Durant. Let Kyrie get his.
James Harden might go for a triple-double. He might not even go for the 30. He might go for the 20, 14, and 10. Like, who?
I'm just saying, you're not.
I don't think you understand the firepower he got.
Bro, I do, but I'm not just like.
Have you ever seen a team that loaded?
Bro, the Sixers play D. The Nets don't play no
D. I hear you.
D. Then you got fucking Blake Griffin coming off the bench. Who's he guarding?
They gonna turn it on. And yo.
Better.
They got a lot of like players that can give you exactly what they need. Like,
and we should talk about this at the end, but I hear you.
All right. I like the conversation. Moving forward, man. So okay, Jeff already kind of answered it. and I guess you don't agree with it. I'm gonna move past that one, but it was, are the Nets a lock for the finals with LaMarcus Douglas or whatever like that? So you don't agree, Jeff agrees. So I'm gonna move forward. So what y'all think about Oladipo? Can the Heat make a push to get to the top of the East? What y'all think?
I've never been a fan of Oladipo, but I do like him going to the Heat. You know, in that caveat of going in that backcourt with Gordon and going in that backcourt with Jimmy and going in the backcourt with the shooting boys, Hero and Duncan, right?
Yeah.
I like him doing that. But I wanted the Heat to get. I feel like they lost something with Derrick Jones Jr. when they let him go to Portland. You
Man.
know, just the athleticism and the length. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy already gutted it out last year.
Yeah.
He's no young stallion. And really, Bam is giving you everything he can give you. You know, who else is there?
Vic now. What I feel about Vic is they give him more ball handling than they had. Because
I wanted more front court. If they could have got Aaron Gordon, I think that could have been good for them. Like some more front court, man. They need more front court. You're dealing with Joel Embiid the whole time, and Kevin Durant trying to come out the East. That's like two legitimate 7-footers.
Yeah, but I like Vic over Aaron Gordon.
And Giannis.
Vic is a guard who can guard one of those guards that have takes the pressure off of Jimmy to make plays and score.
Yeah,
but it depends who they play in the playoffs. They're not getting past the Nets, and they're not getting past the Sixers.
That's what, and that's why I don't like that they added another backcourt player. They should have added some sort of front court. I just think like Aaron Gordon would have been good for them. Like if he was going to be available, if he was the top young front court / player that was available, go get him. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
they don't need help.
I can see the helping him too, but I do think Vic is going to be helping him a lot. So.
I think he's going to help them, but they're not going nowhere. They can only beat Boston and Milwaukee, bro. They're not beating the Sixers.
They can beat Milwaukee, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can beat Milwaukee.
They already did it. Like they go do it again.
They got Bam for Giannis.
Yeah, they actually got the Giannis stopper.
Yeah.
Can y'all beat Milwaukee? How about that?
Who?
Sixers.
Who?
Stop playing. Stop playing, bro.
What you mean? It's a legitimate question. What you mean?
Bro,
I'll get an answer. Okay,
bro, the game that you want to bring up, the game that you are about to bring up, mind you, they were blowing them out the entire game, and they didn't have Joel Embiid. They didn't have Joel Embiid.
The game y'all just lost to them. You talking about
this fucking guy?
I'm just saying, bro. Yo, real talk. Giannis cooks Joel Embiid when they play, bro.
He's not cooking him in 2021, bro.
I don't know what changed. I'm just trying to figure out. Jeff, can you help me out? Like,
I don't know either.
What didn't change? Y'all talking about what changed? You put money on him to win MVP.
I understand that, but I'm be honest, ain't gonna cook him. What you talking about?
He's not, bro. Ben was strapping him the game, bro. Ben got out, bro. That game. In the first half, Giannis only had 4 points. Ben was strapping that ass. They was blowing them out the gates. Ben Simmons got into foul trouble. He had to sit on that bench. Giannis got hot, and they came back. Now you tell me with Ben and Embiid, they got two bodies for him, bro.
Ben had two bodies every year, and he been
bro. Okay,
bro. Giannis career high against Ben and fucking Embiid, 52 points or whatever like that.
This is 2021. They are a different team, and you know it. You know it.
That's not even a question. That was just my thought, Jeff. Because he be telling me about this Milwaukee Sixers shit.
Y'all kill me with that,
bro. They're not doing shit, bro.
All right, the Heat right now, Jeff, are in the 8th seed. So, what, Vic? You think they? How far do they can move up or whatever right now?
Wow, they in the 8th seed right now.
But they tied for 7th, really, and it's all. It's like
how many games from 6?
From 6, they are half game from 6.
Then they can get into 5. They can get back in the championship position because the fact that I had them high, I expected them to be. I believe everyone expected them to start the season better. They started the season inside a dumpster fire, and we're trying to figure out their way out. Now, of course, they're playing back up to level, but they exerted so much energy getting back in the playoff chase. If they can get to 5, they become dangerous again. But that's dangerous in anything, really, because you really now have to be 4 or you going home for lunch.
Yeah, going home first round, right?
Like,
home.
so it really won't even matter this year.
If they get the 5, they get the 5. They ain't going home.
Who would they get at 4?
Y'all, Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets in the 4th seed right now.
We would beat them.
Nah.
We would beat them. We would beat them. We would. We got the same thing.
What you think, Jordan? Can the Heat beat the Hornets?
We got Gordon Hayward. Nah, yeah. If they get to 4, if they get to 5, they'll be that's a tough out for the Hornets. You're right. I mean, I'm honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I'm surprised you're in the 4th seed. That's pretty good though this late in the season.
Well, I mean, we just had a great season. Like LaMelo Ball really should still get the Rookie of the Year no matter what happens this year.
Yeah, he did his thing, whatever.
For sure.
And right now, Knicks in the 5 seed. It's really close, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Heat gonna jump back up. The East starting to be really like 4 or 5 teams every year. Like are starting to be the show ponies. The Sixers, now the Nets every year, depending on how long that stay together. Mike says 3 years, but we'll figure that out.
If nobody asks for a trade, at least 3 years.
Yo, you know what I'm?
Yeah, that's the whole point. If nobody asks for a trade, so you can't say
that. Shocked about though.
What?
Like Indiana's not in the playoffs right now. Toronto's not in the playoffs.
I told y'all Indiana was not gonna make the playoffs, and y'all said yes, you heard it.
I can't believe it. But the teams that you would at least expect to be in the playoffs this year are in the playoffs. Like the Hornets, the Knicks.
Stop disrespecting us.
I said the Hawks were gonna make the playoffs.
We could have made the playoffs last year. We should have got in the bubble last year. They robbed us. Record-wise, we should have got in the bubble.
Yo, if Hawks get in the playoffs,
they're going out first round. Don't even say nothing else.
Don't even say anything else. Like,
no, because Jeff said Chris Paul gets a fucking vote for MVP. Trae Young should get a vote for MVP. Then.
Fuck no. What the?
Well, you said Chris Paul also.
You said in the playoffs, like 6 seed like they are right now.
Yeah, he in the 2nd seed.
Bro, the Hawks sucked.
Yo, bro, the Suns are in the 2nd seed, bro.
The Hawks don't have anybody but Trae Young.
The Suns in the 2nd seed in the West, not even in the East.
Bro, the Hawks have Trae Young. That's all.
So,
I mean, they got Gallinari. They got some players, whatever like that.
Nah, bro, this ain't even the conversation to be had, fam.
Oh, you're right. Let's move on forward, whatever like that. All right, let's go back to your topic. You said before, Jordan, the Clippers getting Rajon Rondo at the deadline. What did that do for them? What do you think about that?
I think that's amazing. That gives them that third go-to guy, I guess you can say. Playoff Rondo is real. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. He is a beast in the playoffs. It takes pressure off of those two guys to, play make, handle the ball. They'll get, Kawhi and PG will get, better shots, easier shots. Just take the pressure off of them. You know what I'm saying? A floor general, a leader, somebody who's going to play D. You know what I'm saying? His shot has gotten tremendously better since has been a Boston Celtic. He hit some open shots for the Lakers last year. You know what I'm saying? So can't leave him open anymore. So I think it was a great pickup.
What do you think, Jeff?
Traded twice this season already? I don't know. Maybe teams see something that we don't see. Maybe he has nothing in the tank. Maybe he got fat and hung full, after last year's championship and he doesn't have it anymore. It'll be good for Ty Lue, having somebody like that. But Rondo's a strong-headed guy, man, and I don't know if Lue is old enough or even strong enough to deal with Rondo, man. He's really of an old school cloth, and it requires a special individual to deal with his personality. So,
used to. Remember, Ty Lue was the assistant in Boston.
I was gonna say, wasn't Lue on the squad when they won the
trip?
Just because he was the assistant don't mean he dealt with him.
I mean, that's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Like some assistants are strictly for some players. Like, you don't even talk to him, bro. I'm talking to him right here. That's it. So, again, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Ty Lue does have pedigree of winning the championship, and maybe Rondo will show some respect to that, no matter what the circumstance is, and We'll see, man. The Clippers already have everything they need. They got Kawhi.
No. They needed Jordan Wright. They needed a floor general. They need somebody to run the show. Kawhi and PG are not point guards, and they need really point forwards. They really need somebody else to put them in sets. And I'm sorry, Lemon Pepper Lou, he wasn't it, or whatever like that. All he was points off the bench, so he had to go.
Or Beverly.
Beverly, barely NBA player. Like he just played a little defense or whatever like that. Yeah. But if Rondo can just be that floor general, play good defense, put him in sets, and then turn it up come playoff time. But you're right though, Jeff. Clippers got the number one offense in the NBA. People don't know that, whatever like that.
Yeah, they got their offense. It's the offense of Ty Lue. It gets them buckets. Whatever his offense is, he putting them in right positions. And I understand every team needs that floor general because come playoffs, you got to be able to calm it down if it's like a 7-0 run and you got to get yourself together without giving the lead up. Those type of circumstances.
Right.
But the Clippers already to give up Lemon Pepper Lou. I was like, oh, that's points off the bench.
Giving anything to them though, like if they have the number one offense in the league and they coming from him off the bench, they shouldn't have much of a problem. The only issue that they're gonna have is in the come playoffs when the game does slow down. You know what I'm saying? How can they when you look like bro? They lost three. They gave
a 3-1 lead. Yeah,
gave a 3-1 lead. You know what I'm saying?
But that's where Rondo gonna come into play because they had double-digit leads in all those games.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like Rondo will help him. Lou, all he gonna do is try to get a bucket, but that's not what they need all the time, whatever like that. And Lou, and like Jordan kind of said, no, he wasn't starting. That's enough.
Okay.
But he was 12 points off the bench. But they got bench scoring. I don't feel like I feel like they okay without him, but they needed Rondo more than they needed Lou. Put it like that.
Who they got on the bench that you can consistently count on, or would you?
One of the Morris twins can ball.
For what? For how many? Like, what you getting out of him? You getting 8,
13, 14?
Keep it real, Mike. What you getting? What, 8,
he might
9?
He might get to the 12. He can shoot or whatever like that.
Okay, all right. Who else coming up? Who else coming off the bench?
Kennard can shoot or whatever like that. Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
I don't know their whole squad.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't got a lot on the bench that you would be enamored with, bro.
They got enough. They got enough to where they got Kawhi Leonard and PG. I mean, that's enough to win you any game. That's what
I just said. And Mike said, no, you needed a floor general.
But they do.
Neither one of them are point guards.
They do though because they can't set anybody else up.
Right. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. They got Batum's a decent point forward, but
yeah, he's pretty solid.
Solid, but he's washed.
Reggie Jackson gonna go to the bench. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, they do got Reggie.
Oh yeah, he's terrible too. They should trade him.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I'm taking him over Lemon Pepper Lou right now.
Me too.
What are you? What you must smoking walkie. Over Lemon Pepper Lou.
Right now I am.
Resume gets you nothing nowadays, I see, huh?
They can just make you old. Like that. Bro, Lou played with Allen Iverson. That's how old he is.
I'm just saying, look, AI played late in his career, man.
Nah, bro. On the Sixers. He played with Allen Iverson. Not like Denver.
I got you.
Lou been around for a minute or whatever.
Reggie Jackson can score. Reggie can score.
And I like Reggie. I like Reggie either way, actually, but I do like Reggie like with Rondo, like coming off the bench, like going back and forth between those two.
Word. Even like Reggie can play the 2. Rondo can play the 1. Word.
I'm just trying to see what's going on here and see who because these guys, man.
Oh, what are you talking about?
The Clippers, they ain't got nobody on this team, bro. Nobody, bro.
What are you talking about?
What they are missing?
They garbage.
Or is a function.
Wait, first of all, y'all just I'm not gonna let y'all escape the fact that y'all mentioned Luke Kennard.
He can shoot.
He can shoot.
Don't mention him in no conversation about the team being good, yo. For real.
Bro, I said Kennard can shoot. There's no lie there.
Huh?
What's he averaging?
Who? Luke Kennard? He's averaging 8 points, 2.7 assists, and 1.7 rebounds.
What he's shooting from the 3-point line?
Yeah, what's he shooting from 3? It's got to be over 43%. It's solid.
Man, don't worry about all that, man. We ain't
right.
All that, bro.
It's over 43. He's
we ain't
solid.
got that shit, bro. Like, stop playing
They
with me.
can shoot, bro. That's what matters. That's what I'm
Stop
telling you,
playing with me, bro. You butt, man. He's trash.
Listen, every team in the league will
Shoot
take Luke Kennard.
49% from
49%.
the
Yeah, bro, you
field.
tripping.
Okay. He butt, yeah.
Every team in the league will take Kennard right now. I'm telling you right now. They love shooters or whatever. I'm
Oh
telling you.
my gosh.
And he
I'm
got
just saying.
size. And he got size. He ain't
And he
small.
got size that can shoot too. But the point is that he can shoot. That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But shit, I would take Kennard right now in LA. Not as much to shoot or whatever. So I'll give up Kuzma for Kennard today. Like
Kuzma a legend.
the fuck out of here.
Kuzma a Laker
On
legend.
Instagram. With them
Right. For the
He a
blonde
Laker
hair.
legend, yo.
Trash.
Stop
Anyway,
disrespecting him.
man. Anyway, so since you got Chris Paul, Jeff, who else you got in the top 3 for MVP race right now?
Oh man. Top 3. I'm gonna go today right now, as everything is right now. I'm gonna go. Ooh, wow. I'm gonna go Giannis.
Really?
Yeah, right now,
Okay.
and I'm actually, and this one's about to really shot. I'm gonna go Giannis. I'm gonna go Harden, and I'm gonna go Paul.
Wow. That's 1, 2, 3. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Because all the injuries and everything, like
I know.
Joel out. All right.
Brian out.
Yeah.
all the injuries are jacking this shit up.
Yeah.
I know.
That's why I said as of right now.
But I mean, Dame, Jokic, Giannis.
Damn.
We all different. I got Harden. I got Joker in mind, and then I'm gonna go Dame actually. So I was all over the place or whatever like that.
I mean, I would actually kind of agree with you, and I would pull Giannis and say Harden. I would actually agree with you. So I would go Dame, Jokic, Harden. Fuck Giannis.
Okay.
Nah, I'm going Giannis because he's doing the shit again. The same, like, it's crazy that the voters get tired, and that's how a person loses their steam.
You know what's crazy,
be doing
bro?
the same shit back to back to back to back to back.
Who?
I'm just saying, like, they get the same stats back to back to back to back to back.
What's crazy? His stats are amazing. He had 2-time MVP, Defense Player of the Year.
Yeah.
All-Star MVP. He got shit niggas they never did before.
All regular season shit, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. But he not gonna go down.
Ain't this a regular season award?
Look at Jordan's face.
He dominates all regular season. It's a regular season
They're not
award.
even the number 1 team in the East right now.
That's why he won't go down as a great, because he's only do shit in the regular season.
They're not the number 1 team in the East right now. You know who it is. Yours truly.
Yo, I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised they've been holding it down without Embiid, the Sixers or whatever like that.
Why they got enough?
I mean, they do, but
we don't got enough to beat the Nets.
No.
But it ain't like Ben been like balling out either since Embiid been out or whatever like that. So I'm really surprised they've been holding it down without Embiid.
Comfortable in this role.
I know. I thought he would like step it up though, honestly. Whatnot. So
that role is easy for him to play.
Oh yeah, Bang out here getting easy money. He just
that's easy money for him, yo. Every like that role is like being content in the league. Like, oh, he content. That's his role. Like, he should have a superstar. He should be a superstar. Like, superstar numbers, everything.
Yeah, no, I agree. But he getting all-star appearances off of it. He getting paid from it, whatever like that. So Ben like, why work harder? I can work smarter.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he really not going for that legendary status.
Nah, he don't need to. But I mean, he should or whatever like that. But anyway, man, anything else about the season? Because that's pretty much it for us. So.
Oh, I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
Opinions. How do you feel about the Nets adding all these players?
Oh yeah. That's a good call or whatever. How do you feel like it would affect the legacy of guys like KD and Hart if they win right now with these players?
It's a chip. I
mean, they still leading the pack. I mean, it's still a loaded, like it's a KD to, you know what I'm saying? The Golden State type ring.
So you feel like KD don't get what he wanted to do by leaving Golden State, he can't do it now?
No, because he got these two. He voided the whole purpose of trying to prove that. Like,
well, he didn't do it. The GM did it or whatever.
Yeah, but he signed off on it.
If they
what are they gonna say? No, they're gonna do it regardless or whatever.
Yeah.
If they didn't bring in Harden, then
if he didn't bring in Harden, but
if they didn't bring in Harden, then it was all bets are on. But he brought in Harden, it's all bets are off.
Yeah,
it's still an asterisk.
But the bad part is that it's like he can't say don't do it. They're laugh in his face at the GM.
Yeah.
So he's stuck.
But
you're right.
people have a problem with the fact that they're getting stacked and they're talking about competition.
They're not getting stacked.
Let's keep it real. They already knew this was happening. Come on, man. You know they discussed this. You know
they didn't know.
You know,
bro. Harden almost went to Philly. If they would have given Ben Simmons, they didn't know what was happening.
Bro, they talked about this. KD and James. Come on, man. Come on, they colluded, man. Let's be fair.
If Elton Brand give up Simmons, Harden will be in Philly right now, bro.
That's a fact. That's a major fact. They were gonna do that. But my thing is, my question is, do you guys feel like this is, in terms of the superstar teams stacking?
No.
Is that a bad thing for the NBA?
No, we were just talking about Blake.
Just getting everybody rings.
Like, Popovich cut LaMarcus Aldridge off a playoff team. That's how we think about LaMarcus Aldridge or whatever like that. And everybody was saying Blake couldn't dunk in 2 years. He was washed. So, like, they're not stacking the team. They're just bringing it. They're just guys now.
What I feel
they getting guys rings. Like, look, you want to get a ring? Because we going to get a ring. That's what they doing. Like,
but they ain't superstars.
They ain't saying, they ain't, like, getting the best players out there.
No, I agree, because I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Because
they got the household name championship.
It's like when you go to the park, you want your squad, you want to be stacked. If y'all can't beat us, kick rocks.
But I don't feel like they stacked, though. I feel like
they household name.
Come on, they're stacked. Come on, you bring in.
How's that stacked? You getting in guys who put in one.
Yo.
They shopping at the consignment shop, bro. They not going to the Gucci store.
Thank you, bro.
No. You're bringing Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Dinwiddie off the bench. Now
Blake Griffin is washed. So is LaMarcus Aldridge.
Bro. You know they can put Blake Griffin on that floor, and against anybody, majority, whoever's guarding him, he can give that person 20.
Nah,
Blake Griffin can give maybe one night.
Yeah, maybe one night. Yeah.
But one night. For you to be able to bring Blake Griffin, for you to nobody can bring
listen,
caliber of Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, and
the caliber. They're not good caliber.
Bro, come on. For them,
2021, bro.
They're gonna ask him to come in there, play D, get rebounds, score the basketball. He doesn't have to be the guy. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand, bro. Yeah, but you can get any guy to do that shit. They're not like
nah. Come on, not the way Blake will give it to you. Blake's a former All-Star.
Former.
Okay. So what you're saying is the names are getting them more credit than what they actually play.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not.
So again, it's not really benefiting the game.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, because I think that
I wouldn't consider them
like the way they're going about it. They're stacking up the team. They're getting the best guys they can that are available.
They're getting the guys you know are available because of their name.
Bro, they could have had the chance to go get any other big
bro. Right now, they're 25-year-olds who are better than Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge and come off the same bench or whatever like that. Do the same thing.
Yes. For what team?
No, that can. I'm saying do the same thing, bro.
I need to know.
Half the league.
I need to know. Do you want Montrezl?
Do they gotta be superstars or do they?
Boy, say it again.
Do you want Montrezl or Blake Griffin off the bench?
Montrezl, are you crazy, Jeff? We tell him, bro.
Yeah.
Trez is 24, 25, and giving you buckets and can give rebound. Why do I want Blake old ass? Like
Trez is giving you 16 and 8. You act like Blake can't do that coming off the bench.
He only gonna do it this season? Blake can't even look. Blake's a good ad, man.
Blake was averaging like 12 in Detroit with nobody else there.
He wasn't playing. He wasn't starting. He wasn't playing.
He's not gonna start now.
I know what I'm saying. But
I think they're good ads.
Blake could give you like 15 points. He's not giving you no 20.
He ain't doing it off the bench every night. He might give you 8 one night and maybe 13 the next night, something like that.
Yeah,
but
it'll be sporadic.
But my thing is that I think they were good ads for them because they both can shoot and stretch the floor or whatever. LA especially. But but I don't feel like they're like quote unquote stacking because these guys aren't what they were. They're maybe in name or whatever like that.
But they said that about the Miami team.
What?
And those guys weren't, they
were just adding guys, getting them rings. Ray Allen was a key addition.
Right.
Ray Allen can still play. Ray Allen was the starter the year before, balling
in Boston. But like they had other guys like Jermaine Jones. Like that was a guy they were just getting the ring for.
Bro, these guys,
Howard.
These guys were starters last year. August was a starter. Blake was a starter.
Let me tell you something, bro.
And they've been traded twice in one season and got cut.
I'm just saying, I don't agree that my question is basically like, my thing is, I don't have a problem with what they're doing.
I don't have a problem with what they're doing because I don't feel, but mine different. I don't feel like they're stacking it. I feel they're just bringing guys on, stuff like that. Honestly.
I don't care about what they're doing. You should get what you can get, and we're going to roll up to the park with the stacked team, and if you can't beat us.
But I do agree with y'all. I feel like KD and Harden to an extent maybe, but maybe won't get that credit that they,
no,
you know what I mean?
Not at all. Kyrie solidified.
Yeah, Kyrie solidified, but I feel like KD and Harden, by them coming together, it's gonna be cool. But I'm gonna say this though, in 10 years, 15 years, nobody gonna care about them coming together or whatever.
Nobody will, because somebody else came together and took the heat off of them.
Exactly, because nobody talk about the Heatles no more. It's just like, they all want chips or whatever. Nobody cares about that or whatever. Yeah. So, but right now, KD gonna get it. But I like what they're doing, and they only rentals. Like they ain't gonna have Aldridge and Griffin next year. These are like 1 year, half year rentals, something like that, whatever. But to be real with you, what LA did, they got a 27-year-old Andre Drummond who's getting 35 minutes a game still, whatever like that. He is a much bigger addition than those two.
Yeah.
I hear you.
As I said, him and AD next to each other is better than any front line I know in the NBA right now. Like,
him and AD and LeBron would be the best front line ever, honestly. Whatever.
Wow.
Think about it. Forward, center.
I can't think.
All right,
ever.
Might be.
Ever.
There's only two Hall of Famers on. Talking about two Hall.
No. Are we talking how good they're playing right now, or are we talking about career wise?
Bro, he's just doing that because he's a Lakers fan, bro.
I'm just asking if it's career wise.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, career wise.
Career wise, no way. That front line is not better than Hakeem, Charles, and Clyde. No way. Career wise.
Okay, all right. No. Hold on.
That's what I said, or how they're playing right now. Like still playing
right now. Yeah, how they playing right now.
Yeah, versus guys in that age. Yeah, that's the greatest ever. Versus guys that
age.
Right
now, they would be the best on the floor right now.
Definitely right now.
If every guy, yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, that.
Definitely.
Definitely not. All right, fucking DeAndre Drummond is fucking terrible.
I think Drummond, you just said he 18 and 14 a few minutes ago.
yeah, right.
Compared to,
give me a center.
Think about what he is. He's Rodman, like OD.
Give me a center. I mean, center forward who were better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like all time or just right now?
All time.
I mean,
exactly.
Jeff gave you one.
Jeff gave you one. They was out there prime by the time they came.
What about Boston? Boston.
That's why I said career wise or
Boston who?
What about Boston?
Well, who?
That was
They had like 6 Hall of Famers that were starters. Like 7.
What team in Boston, bro?
70s, 80s.
Look, come on.
Boston in the 80s with Bird, McHale, and Parrish. They close. Yeah. They might be better, honestly.
What about the Lakers? What about the Lakers? They had what? Kareem, Worthy, who else?
Who's the power forward?
No, they had freaking Kurt Rambis and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and AC Green. They have bums at power forward.
They fill them in,
filling guys. What about Chicago?
No centers ever. never had a good center next to Rodman. Never.
Only one is Boston, bro. I'm gonna let y'all think about this, but only one is Boston that can compare. To have 3 guys, think about it. AD, Bron, or 2, whatever. You know what I mean? All time greats. And then you get Drummond, who 18 and 14. You can't think of a front line that's better,
Right, might be on point.
Yeah, even
I like that idea
too.
The
Suns team.
Who?
Joe Johnson, Marion Stoudemire.
Hell no, bro. You know what though? Statistically, that
Joe Johnson was a 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Nah. Quentin Richardson was the 2.
No, he might have been the 3. Quentin Richardson.
I think Q was 3 actually.
Might have been
from DePaul.
Yeah. Q and them, whatever like that. But nah, but they weren't better than them anyway. You about Bron and AD, bro. Fuck, you forget about them too? Come on, man.
Like, about fucking LeBron, Chris Bosh. Who else was their fucking? Who else was the center?
It don't matter. Bosh was the center.
Nah, they had that
one.
one.
That power forward.
What was the nigga name? Anthony
Dampier.
Nah,
Joel Anthony.
Yeah. He was trash.
Yeah, he was trash.
Joel Anthony.
It didn't matter because I knew the moment he said I'm gonna take my Towns to South Beach, I knew they were gonna win championships. They should have won the first one. They should have won. They should have at least got a 3-peat in there.
You know what though? If they somehow hold on to beat Dallas, then Wade would have been the Finals MVP. That might actually hurt LeBron's legacy. So it might have been good that he didn't win that first one. Honestly.
Well, I'm not saying that they held on. I say if he would have played his normal numbers at least. All he had to do was get his normal numbers. Right, 27, 7, and 7.
Right.
He had like 18,
17.
Like 19. Yeah, like just get your normal numbers and this is a wrap. And he gonna get the MVP anyway. That's what I'm saying. If he would have did his normal numbers, but
so you're not saying you're not saying if they won like it was.
They just held on the way. Yeah, Wade would have been MVP. And And I don't know if it would hurt.
It would have hurt his legacy, sir. I'm telling you, because it would have been, first of all, it would have been 2 chips away, 2 Finals MVPs right away. And then think about the thing where it's MJ. MJ don't have nobody else get the Finals MVP. That would have hurt his legacy.
All right, yeah, that would have hurt.
If you try to be the GOAT, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. Everybody would have said that. Yeah, but Finals MVP.
He got to change. He got to change the criteria. He got to get criteria that's never been. He got to get really. I say he got to get. Wow. If he get one more,
he need 2 more.
No, bro. If he beat the Nets in the championship, like, come on, bro.
He need 2 more, bro. Because he got so many losses. He need 2 more, bro.
No, I know, but his
bro, he got 6 losses.
But his context in all of his seasons, yo.
Don't matter, bro.
Every season got like some sort of level of suspense.
Bro, in 20 years, all they're gonna say is he got 6 losses, bro.
Yeah.
He need at least 2 more, and then this year he got messed up. He could win a regular season MVP, so that kind of messed him up too a little bit.
I don't think he need to worry about that. I think he need to worry about the 16.
I mean, yeah, he need the chips, but I think he need 2 more chips, and then it's still gonna be a debate. Like, think about this. I don't know if it ever will be the clear cut number 1 like Jordan was for many years, whatever. Like
no, he won't. It'll be context to it.
Yeah. Like Jordan was like he is the GOAT for a while. Shit like that. Whatever. Until Bron came up with it, but I don't know if Bron ever like going to get that. Like, yeah, that's it. It's Bron or whatnot. And I think because of those losses too. Plus, he got swept. There's a lot of that Mavericks finals, like you said, after 17 points. That's bad. I'm just saying,
super bad, Joe. Super bad.
Back.
Can't even bring it up.
The sweep, I can kind of like have some reservations.
Yeah, I mean, it was ass. They had nobody.
They got swept twice in the finals, though. Yeah, it's reservations.
They got swept by the Spurs, though, right?
Yeah, he got
that
swept
first one.
Yeah, they had nobody. They had nobody.
He got swept twice by the Spurs and then the Warriors.
Yeah, we know about the Warriors. And that Warriors one was like, what do you want them to do? Like the Warriors won.
Yo, I'm gonna let them slide on that. But that 17 points a game versus Dallas, nah, I can't let that slide.
Nobody's gonna let that one slide. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
And that's the one that pisses me off the most because, like, bro, it was right there for the taking. They could have smacked Dallas, bro.
Coaching though,
too. And Dallas, and it's not as if they lost, and he had 17 points. It's who they lost to. Like, all they had was Dirk. It was Dirk and a bunch of guys,
bro. Yeah, it was like the old AI formula, but for Dirk. Like,
It
was a big center, a point guard that could shoot a little bit. Yeah. This wing guy, like,
and bro, Dirk was cooking their ass. Oh my god,
he was treating Bosh like it was. He's not even on the court.
Treating him. I mean, he was treating everybody. He was treating Bron.
He was.
Dirk's an all-time legend. So I mean,
but it still was just Dirk though against 3 All-Stars, bro.
It was just Bron. And like you said, some of the coaching, I think.
Coaching was key.
Not even gonna say coaching, right? Here's my thought. The team philosophy for like how they had Bosh, it hadn't formulated, I don't think yet. I think they hadn't figured out how they were going to have Bosh, like what was going to be his position as far as like scoring, when will he get his touches, what other things he needs to do, because they really just had him out there like a great power forward, but they minimalized him. He was down to like doing nothing. He wasn't even getting no touches, and you know what I'm saying? He was just out there getting cooked on defense, not getting nothing on offense. But then when they lost, they came back. Then they started making
Bosh averaged more than Bron in the finals, though. That final.
Really?
Could have. Yeah. He could have, but
he did. Bron averaged 17 points a game. Yo, Bron was the third leading scorer on the team. Again, that's bad, bro. Go look it up.
I don't believe I am.
Most though, because he was a walking double.
Yeah, Bosh was nice.
Bosh was crazy.
Yeah, go look it up. Bron was the third leading
don't
scorer.
worry. You know I'm on it.
I know. But yeah, that and the really thing was that they were switching, putting Jason Terry and the little Puerto Rican dude on Bron, and he wasn't posting them up. That was the problem too.
Wasn't that the one? Wasn't someone he found out something bad about something, right?
Not Delonte West, nah.
Nah, that was against Boston when he found out West was smashing his mom.
He's talking about JJ Barea.
Yeah, JJ Barea, yeah. Nah, when he found out West was smashing his mom, that was the year before in Boston or whatever like that.
Yeah, Chris Bosh averaged 18.5. LeBron averaged 17.8. So
told you, bro. He was the third
lead, bro.
No matter.
Wasn't Delonte West on that team though? That one with Dallas.
That one with Dallas.
He played with Delonte West played with Dallas that one.
I'm looking at it. He wasn't.
He wasn't on that team.
He was not.
Jeff, it was barely, but you LeBron, you the third. Jeff, you the
I hear you, Mike. Leave me alone,
the third
Mike.
leading scorer in the finals. That's horrible.
I'm trying to hear it, Mike. I just don't know, man. I don't know what the hell was going on with this dude, man. Like, he thought somebody stole his bike. Like,
I don't know what it was, bro. It's really weird, honestly, because
somebody stole his powers.
I think
he threw the series.
He might have got taken.
Might have got paid, yo. Like, he threw the series, came to Miami the first year, and they got him. The Italians got him. Like, yo, look, you gonna throw this series, man?
Yeah. And I know all he had against the Spurs was himself, but he only averaged 22 in that finals. Like, he could have given more buckets.
Bro, he was like 3 years in the league, Mike. Come on, Mike.
He led the league in
scoring. In the league, man. He was the third year in the league. He came in at 04?
He came in 03. That was 07, was his fourth year or whatever.
Yeah, like come on, Mike.
He led the league in scoring that same year, 30 a game.
I hear you, but he went up against a great dynasty.
He went up a dynasty.
A dynasty, bro.
Bro,
I'm one of the top power forwards in NBA, the best power forward in NBA history.
Yeah. What was Detroit team that he beat the series before? If they won a dynasty,
they were amazing.
They were no dynasty. They only had one chip.
But they were they went to the conference finals like 6 years in a row or some shit.
But they only got one chip, bro. They were no dynasty.
Huh?
It was like
the Buffalo Bills,
like of all time. Like,
thank you, Jordan. Yeah, of all time. Yeah. So my point is, why he could put? But okay, were they great defensive, Detroit?
They were amazing.
Thank you. So why could he average 32 against Detroit but not against the Spurs? If Detroit was
because the Spurs was better.
Not defensively? No.
I think so.
Detroit was one of the best defensive of all time.
One of them of all time. I don't even think about 07. I don't think they was that year. I think that was just the year 06. 05, year 06 they got together, right? Wait, no, Dallas went they got 04. Detroit, the best year they was 04. By 07, they was like, all right.
I mean, they were in the final. I mean, they went to the East.
They did. Don't get it twisted. They had look, they was loaded. Chauncey, Rip, Rasheed, like they was loaded. So
still good, bro.
I'm just saying, man. Like Greg Popovich is a totally different animal. He already had 3 championships under his belt by then already.
Okay.
There was no way in the world this 22-year-old was coming through here wrecking shop on his
all right. She's saying Popovich is better coach than Detroit coach. I give you that.
The organization in its totality was better than the Cavaliers.
Now I'm talking about the Detroit, I'm saying, but you're right. Okay.
Oh, yeah, better than Detroit. Absolutely. Greg Popovich was light years ahead of them. Like,
yeah. Also, you are right. That wasn't real Detroit because Ben Wallace was already gone. He wasn't on that team.
Yeah. And they had Antonio McDyess, all players that really wasn't the dominant juggernaut they were in like 04 when they first got Sheed.
Yeah. Yeah,
that first year when they got Sheed, they came through like gangbusters. Like
that's true. Because LeBron wasn't gonna go to the whole on Big Ben like that.
Hell no. Or Sheed together? Nah. Not 04 Sheed either. That's 3 years. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
you know he went.
Right.
They would. Yeah.
I'll let it slide or whatever like that.
But not 07. Yeah, 11. I got you.
But let me ask you a question, because this is, if you let that slide for Bron, is it less credit for Duncan then?
No.
Why? You say he beat a team that had nobody on it.
I mean, no, it's not. He did what he's supposed to do. He swept their ass up out of there. It wasn't 6 games, it wasn't 5 games. 4, get up out of here, bro. Like,
well, shit, that was what LA should have did against fucking Miami last year, swept their ass up out of there. So I would have that.
I mean, yeah, they should have, but the game is different now.
And they lost Bam, all types of shit. I don't know how to
take care of business the way they supposed to. You know them early 2000s. You know the 2000s decades. Stop acting like you. Come on, man. You know that it was totally different basketball. Like it was real business like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Because Bron stay losing. Bron stay losing playoff games. He'll lose series, but he lose games all the time.
Yeah, he lose games all the time when he could sweep teams. He could be 4-4-4 every time. Like, yo, why don't you just beat him in every time, man? What are you doing? Like, I swear he bet on himself. I swear he do, bro. I swear they do, man. I think Mike used to too. Like, I was like, yo, I know he bet on himself.
Yeah. Anyway, man, good show, fellas, man. I appreciate you guys coming on once again. Another episode of Half Court Trap. Guys who watch it, please like, comment, and subscribe. This will be on our links of our stuff, of course, in the below. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next week.
Sure.